If you want to show where the worst community problems are and whether the steps that you're taking are working, you need to get your hands on the data. But the data is hard to find, it's expensive, and it's often complex to draw conclusions from. Our next founder has been clocking up the miles, going all over Australia to help some of our most marginalised. Please welcome to the stage to tell her amazing story, it's Christy from Seer Data Analytics.
Good evening. My name is Christy Mansfield and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Seer Data Analytics. And we help people easily find, use and share data to solve social problems together. In Australia, there are 300 communities in distress, decline or disadvantage. That's 8.5 million of your fellow Australians living in distressed communities. In 2020, of the federal government's $176 billion social services and welfare budget, 1/3 will be invested into community organisations and organisations delivering services in our communities. And this is very important because these organisations represent the biggest opportunity to change the lives of vulnerable people in our community. What if we can empower these organisations with data to help them deliver even better programs and deliver them more efficiently? Data is becoming an essential resource across all of our economy, driving decision-making at the government and business level. However, while some community organisations know where to find the data all over the place, very few know how to work with it and none have the time. We're at risk of creating a data divide between those organisations that have the skills, resources and money to invest in the data tools they need and those organisations that don't have easy access to the data that they need. These are our customers. This is Lisa McKenzie from Shepparton in Victoria. Her not-for-profit is redesigning the delivery of services in Shepparton. Instead of paying a consultant $100,000 and waiting 3 months for an analytical report about local needs, she subscribes to the Seer Data Platform and is able to do this work herself for 1/10 of the price and a fraction of the time. This means she now has better analytics than government departments, and it also means she has better conversations in her community. The data gives her power. This is Danny Roderick and her team in Mount Druitt, a suburb with some of the most disadvantaged children in our state. Seer's data science has been able to predict, right down to the street level, the supply and demand of quality early education in Mount Druitt. With these insights, Danny is now able to work with governments and businesses on new investments for quality early childcare in Mount Druitt. The data gives her power. The Seer Data Platform gives people access to thousands of publicly available data sets, all in our data library. All the data is pre-prepared and linked. We let people access this information and create insights in a collaborative environment. And for the first time, community organisations can share data across their community in a private and secure workplace through the platform. This gives our customers confidence because it's the first time they've been able to work with data in this way. It gives them power because they have a seat at the table. And it also creates efficiencies for them because they save so much time and money. This is part of the reason why 70% of our users in closed beta say they would be very disappointed if they could no longer use the Seer Data Platform. Since we joined the muru-D program, we have grown very quickly. The Seer Data Platform is available in 15 communities around Australia, and we won a Department of Social Services tender to make the platform available in places like Tennant Creek, Burke and Rockhampton. We're also in an exciting new partnership with Perpetual's Philanthropic Services. Even though we're only in closed beta and we plan for commercial launch in September, we're on track to achieve $800,000 in annual recurring revenue this financial year. That's a 400% increase on last year's revenue. And we're a strong team. I have 25 years experience in technology, startups and philanthropy, and my co-founder, Adam Peaston, is a data scientist from global engineering company GHD. We're backed by a phenomenal board who are also our investors, Deanne Weir, leading Australian businesswoman and philanthropist, and Rod Johnson, successful tech entrepreneur from Silicon Valley. We're raising $500,000 in further angel investment to fund our growth plans in Australia and early entry into North America. We will close this round in September and have already raised $250,000 from existing investors. Come and talk with us tonight in the demo booth, and come join us on this journey as we make data a powerful force for social good.